welcome back. So this is officially my second track day at Mosport for the season, and my second track day in the rain at Mosport as well in a Mika cart. So my first official rain session was last season. At the end of the season, we had our first rain race. We managed to make it all year without having any rain races right until the end. So that was actually my first time ever being in a full Briggs cart in the rain. We call them Mika carts because that's our organization. But Briggs cart in the rain. So it was definitely an interesting race. I ended up making a few mistakes, obviously, for it being my first time. But this weekend it happened to be full open practice for everybody for the afternoons, and obviously the weather was pretty downpoury, so I wanted to try to get out and at least get some more practice even. Hopefully, if we do get some more rain races this season, I feel a little more comfortable with it and know how to manage the setup a little more when it happens. So, as you can see, I was already making some mistakes there, kind of twitching, but I ended up going over some things afterwards and thinking about some changes I probably could have made for the next session. But this was just kind of getting out there, getting my feet, literally getting my feet wet, so to speak. But getting my feet kind of wet in the terms of getting back on a wet track, using the rain line, figuring out braking a little earlier and a little soft. It's still kind of very twitchy with the brakes because I feel like it's very on and off with the brakes in these carts. But just kind of getting used to trying to brake a little earlier, a little softer, and be a little more comfortable offline. So it was nice to get back out and do all of that. And I just kind of left some of this footage unedited. So I ran a good amount in this session here. I think I ended up doing 5 or 6 laps or something like that, at least. And then I ended up slipping the chain coming around this section, actually up through the chicane, not this lap but at the end of it where I cut it. So then I just ended up getting pushed off the cart by one of the marshals, Ethan, who's a good racer and actually also races at this track. But he pushed me to the side and I ended up just pulling it back to the pit spot and readjusting the engine and tightening the chain back up a little more. But I slipped the chain, so I had to bring it off track anyway. I just wanted to go over everything, and because of the couple mistakes I made in this session, I kind of wanted to just clean the cart up and start fresh as well. So I'll let you watch the rest of the session without me talking and get to the just driving aspect, but you'll see the few mistakes I make here throughout it. Also, for reference, because I think there may be a rain race soon this season, looking at the weather, I somewhat am on a budget because I'm not on a big team racing, so I wanted to save my set of rain tires for possible coming weekends. So I'm actually just practicing on slicks right now. So I'm just doing the rain line slower. It wasn't as it wasn't downpouring quite as heavy during the sessions as much, and there were so many people on track that it wasn't staying soaked consistently, so it wasn't too bad, but it was still wet, obviously. So, like I said, just for reference.